In this video, I'm going to show you how to bridge and buy tokens on Monad. It's going to be a step-by-step tutorial, and everything in this video is my own personal opinion. Nothing is financial advice. So what is Monad? I'll give you a quick 10-second overview before we get into the tutorial. It's very important that you know what you're actually getting into, so then you at least have a brief understanding. I know there's going to be a lot of hype. You're going to be searching different tutorials on how to bridge. You don't want to be getting scammed, so I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. Now, Monad is a next generation Ethereum compatible chain delivering 10,000 TPS. That means it's very fast, there's low fees, and it's going to allow a lot of companies to scale. The problem that Ethereum had for a long time, they tried to solve it with base chain, but it didn't really work, didn't get much hype. And the issue is gas fees, right? You have a bunch of gas fees. You don't want it to be more than, $3 at max for gas fees. And even base chain sometimes was more than like $5 or $10. Ethereum, you could pay, I've personally paid $500 for a gas fee, would you believe it, on Ethereum. And it crashes a lot of your transactions get rejected. Hopefully, we're not going to have that on Monad. So it's very, very interesting, and it's very, very hyped. You can actually see there was a bunch of partners on Monad. They've partnered with GMGN, FOMO app, OKX so you can tell there's going to be a lot of trading terminals on this as well. They've also partnered with CoinGecko, Dex Screener, Bird Eye as well, metamask, Rabby Wallet, Kuru, Swapper, and OX for aggregators as well. So there's going to be a lot of hype. Now, the first thing you're going to want to do, head over to the link in the description. It's called Chainlist. And inside of Chainlist, you're going to want to add your metamask. Now, when you add your metamask over here, you're going to click that button. You're going to click confirm to add the RPC. And then when you go inside of your MetaMask, you'll click it here and you'll see you're going to be on Monad mainnet. Now, whenever you're on MetaMask, there's going to be different chains that you have access to. You have access maybe to Ethereum, maybe to base chain, maybe even to like Polygon, for example. These different chains are completely different. So to go from one chain to another chain, you have to bridge from that chain to the new chain, right? And how you're going to be able to bridge is going to be on Monad Bridge. I personally am only going to be using the Monad Bridge. I'm not going to be using any other bridge like Portal, etc., because it's probably going to be a little bit slow. I'll add an extra link just down below just in case it's the other way around. But you just have to wait 7 hours by the time that this is live. Maybe by the time you watch this video, it's already live. And then there you can bridge from any chain. I personally am going to be getting ready on base chain because it's going to be the fastest. And I'll be bridging over Ethereum to Monad, or maybe ETH USDC to Monad, okay? And how you're going to want to do this is you're going to want to withdraw tokens from a centralized exchange. I personally am using Blowfin, but you can use Coinbase, Binance, etc. And you're going to want to withdraw ETH, okay? ETH, and you're going to want to withdraw maybe ETH USDC over to that as well, okay? Now, for example, if we go down here, we click where it says Monad mainnet, we'll go into popular, we'll go over to base chain. You can already see that I already have about $4,000 of Ethereum there as well. And again, if I have any issues, I'll simply go on Uniswap and then I'll swap that ETH over to USDC just so I'm ready. Very important, this one, okay? A lot of people are already going to have maybe Solana and stuff like that to bridge over. Maybe you're going to want to be trying to use Wormhole and stuff like that to bridge it over. I think it's going to be a little bit slower, and I think it's very important that you're fast to bridge over to these different networks, okay? Now, when you do this, okay, you can also use another site called DYOR Swap, okay? Like I said, you can use Portal, for example. You can use all of these different ways to swap it into the specific token. For example, if you end up deciding, okay, I'm going to use a bridge, let's say Wormhole or Portal, you'll be able to find it over here. And then you go to more. You can actually type in Monad, and you can click Monad over here. And you'll see you have USDT, USDC, wrapped ETH, wrapped Mon, and the Mon token, okay? Now, a lot of these tokens are already listed and they're trading, but they are based down to the USDC pair. There is a way that you can do this. It's going to be a little bit complicated. you're actually going to need to already know somebody that already has Monad already from the Coinbase private sale, because they've actually released their tokens. I'm sure you've seen it already all over Twitter. And if they send you gas fee, you can actually go straight over to Portal, for example, and you'll be able to bridge over your USDC already. But I actually think that the tokens which are going to run aren't going to be USDC pairs. I think they're going to be Monad based pairs, because you can actually trade Monad based pairs on GMGM. Now, GMGN is the main trading terminal officially partnered with Monad. It's the announcement which I made earlier. Just like when we had a B&B season, you want to be trading on GMGN because they're always the first, they're always the fastest, and they've already got all of the integrations. They've gone through all the bugs. It's not going to be crashing. And you don't want to be sat there holding a token watching it go to zero because you're waiting for your trading terminal to update to Monad. So use GMGN. You find a link for that inside the description. And you can already see that there's a few tokens out there. If you're somebody that's already experienced trading tokens, one thing that I've actually been checking is these holders. You can actually see these guys already have Monad tokens, and I've had them for a couple hours already. So I've actually been starting to track these wallets as potential insiders for future projects as well. That's an easy bonus tip for you. And you can see Gmonad is technically already graduated. Gmonad is one of the best tickers as well. Okay. Now, I actually made a bonus cheat sheet. I'm going to show it you at the end. But now let me explain to you what I'm currently doing to take advantage of this whole move. If you guys are new to my channel, I am extremely experienced with these new launches. We traded Ton when Ton first launched. We traded Tron when Tron first launched. We traded on the BNB meme coins when Full Meme first ever launched. We caught TST and a bunch of other runners live on stream. I know what I'm doing with these launches. I've made all of the mistakes before, and I've made all of the successes before. And the number one thing that you want to do when you're ever getting on these new chains is you want to be focused on the main token, because the main token gets all the traffic. When XPO was running, XPO was probably one of the best bets to long. It was also one of the best bets to short as well. And it is the ultimate indicator on how the trenches are going to be doing. A lot of people round tripped all their gains because they wasn't watching the XPO token. Same thing when BNB was running. Same thing when Jupiter Studio tokens was running. Same thing when Aster and Aster pairs were running as well. Literally everything. You see, I got a bunch of notifications on. I'm always on this token, scanning different stuff. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be long in Monad. I'm currently long on Monad on Blowfin. You'll find a link for that in the description. It's non-KYC, and you actually get a bonus on your fees as well. Now I'm low leverage long. Okay, I already made good profit here. You can see right here, I entered the position literally at the bottom, took profits here, entered again, took profits here. So I've already been scalping this thing. We've made about $2,000 already trading Monad. And now I've actually re-entered the position, but I've re-entered on 5x leverage. And I'll tell you why. Personally, I think there could be two ways this thing goes. Okay. Number one, I think there could be a leverage flush out because a lot of people have had airdrops in the tokens. Okay. And then we run back up. Number two, I think we could have a big hype speculation to the upside before we come down. I think either way, the Monad token is going to have a massive pullback simply because of the overall market. And that's one of the things which I'm prepared for. Now, the good thing about this is we're currently at the private sale price. So if you're trading Monad right now, you're trading at the exact same price as the current private sale, which means you have a pretty fair valuation. We have seen it before where a lot of tokens go below their fair value and below their private sale price. But I think with the amount of partnerships that Monad have, with the amount of money that they've raised, and with the fact that they're going to be emphasizing trading meme coins, we could see Monad as high as 0.1 cents. You can also see that has been a resistance on multiple attempts. 1, 2, and hopefully 3. This will be my first take profit over here, and this will be my second take profit over here. And then I'll leave a little moon bag just in case we continue. The reason for this, guys, is because you might go and you might DJ on a bunch of meme coins, but if Monad runs, you're probably going to get outperformed by the main token. Same thing with Solana. If you haven't 3x your entire net worth, you should have had it all in Solana. Same thing with Bitcoin. We all got smoked by Bitcoin this cycle, right? BTC outperformed literally everything this entire cycle, right? So that's what I'm having set up, number one. Number two, what I am doing is I actually made a cheat sheet inside of the trenches, and I actually gave this away for free. And this is going to give you all of the alpha for early Monad tokens. So the thing is, it is all about being prepared for Monad. It's all about being prepared how it's going to do. And in the comment section down below, if this video gets enough likes, I will drop it in the comment section down below. Let's say 100 or 200 likes. And in here, I actually listed out all of the new NFT projects, all of the new meme coins as well, A tier, B tier, other people's opinions on there as well. And I also listed out a few bonus tips on how exactly you can trade, when exactly to take profit on Monad as well. So now you know everything you need to know. You can work along with this tutorial if you want. You can hear my things pinging off. We're locked in right now. It's a big day inside of the trenches. My personal opinion is I think this is going to be a great time to make money from the volatility. We never know how well Monad is going to last in the long term. But if you are prepared and if you are early and if you are fast, you could potentially have a lot of fun on the chain as well. I'm going to be trading a lot of the meme coins live today. I'm going to be helping a lot of people get set up. But just remember, you bridge to Monad. Okay, remember you can rewind this if you want to work with it step by step. You then want to be able to look at the main token, because that's an index on how the overall chain is going to work. If the token's pumping, all the coins are going to be running. If the token's dumping, all the main coins are going to be dumping. You also want to be able to trade the volume, always take profit early, right? A lot of times maybe a token keeps running, but it's better to take profits too early than too late. And finally, have some fucking fun, right? If you're trading meme coins, if you're trading leverage, have fun with it. It's something which you should enjoy doing. I know it's stressful, but it should be positive stress, not negative stress. And enjoy the journey, because this is an amazing time that we're living. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe to the channel. If I'm live right now trading meme coins, you can jump in and join me as well. I appreciate every single one of you guys.